So just less than 24 hours ago, obviously we had the Eze news that he's no longer coming to Tottenham, he's going to Arsenal. But this isn't the first time this man has messed up. Not even the first time this window this man has messed up. Let's get into it. But firstly, if you like daily Spurs content, drop me a follow. So firstly, we start off with this one. Apparently, Daniel Levy thought it'd be a good idea to offer Richarlison as part of the deal for Eze. So now, you haven't got Eze, and now you've got Richarlison probably thinking, well, obviously you don't want me because you're offering me to another club. So first one for Levy, great start. Cheers, mate. These are also another fantastic examples of players that we've missed out on. Willian, we even booked his medical, had it all sorted for Chelsea to come and get him. Dybala, image rights, the reason we didn't get him. Grealish, 5 million plus Joshua Onoma. Look where Grealish ended up. Ruben Diaz, another one we targeted for a long time, ended up at City. Luis Diaz, we were targeting him the whole time, ended up with Kulusevski, which, don't get me wrong, I like Kulusevski, but Luis Diaz is a lot better player than him. And then obviously Morgan Gibbs-White is the most recent one. We triggered a release clause, still couldn't get him in the door. Like, what is going on at Tottenham? And this is just a yearly thing. There's plenty more we can go through. The likes of players like Hulk, Bruno Fernandes, that Brazilian striker we were linked with for about 5-6 years, never got him. The list goes on and on. I think this just sums it up perfectly. 91 days ago, Spurs won their first trophy in 17 years in Bilbao. Since then, sacked the manager who won it. Sold our captain to America. Lost our best creator for the season in Maddison. Had 0 outgoings. Had the worst win out of the top 6. And now fumbled Eze to our biggest rivals. Literally couldn't write it better myself. And also, let's not forget, as this person pointed out, he's the highest paid chairman in the Premier League. And as they've said, if only his ambition to be the best team in the Premier League matched his ambition to be the highest paid director, we'd have won the league by now. Greedy. Bang on. Now, as per usual, after a big mess-up that happens like it did yesterday, Spurs are now linked with all the best players going that we could possibly get in. And I'll show you a few of them. Morgan Rogers. Apparently we're now in contact with Morgan Rogers and he's a priority signing. Not going to happen. Apparently Spurs are now entering new talks with Man City for Savinho. They want 67 million, which would be a record club signing. Not going to happen. Nico Paz, another one. Spurs are apparently offering a deal to get him in. Not going to happen. We'll save the best till last. Tottenham are trying to sign Rodrigo on a season-long loan. They're happy to sanction a loan move as long as Spurs cover all his wages, which are apparently over 300k a week. But, you know, people think this is going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, that's more like it. Tottenham have inquired about Alex Scott. I mean, good player, but not the level we need if we want to be pushing for the Premier League and the Champions League. Daniel Levy's quotes. Now, this just sums up Tottenham perfectly, doesn't it? Tottenham have inquired about signing Leicester City midfielder El Kanous. El Kanous has already agreed a deal to sign for Palace, but the deal is not done. So basically, we've done all the groundwork for Arsenal to get Eze. Palace will then get El Kanous, and then we want to try and just take El Kanous so Palace don't get him, which is just absolutely ridiculous, and it just sums up Spurs perfectly. We've also been linked with obviously Tyler Diblin today, another one that fits the Levy mould. Young, English, potential for profit in the summer, like not the summer, in the future. It's crazy. You just couldn't make it up, but it happens every year. Now, as you probably have all been aware, you see his interview. He's banging on about, oh, my stadium, what I've done for this stadium. Yes, mate, brilliant stadium, just terrible football on the pitch. And it will continue like this, and it won't change. Look at this transfer window, for instance. We can't get no one out the door that we want gone. We've already brought in, obviously, Teo and Danzo from the January window, so I'm not even classing that. We got Polinia, good player, but he was a cheaper option out of getting Adam Wharton or Belieber. And then Kudos, let's all be honest, he's only come to Tottenham because no other team wanted him. None of the big teams wanted him, so he's come to Tottenham. That's the facts. And that's the only reason we've got him. He's not interested in coming to Tottenham if the likes of the Man United, Chelsea, Cities, Arsenal all come in for him. That's just plain facts. As we can see from any other player that we're linked with, they don't choose Tottenham over them lot. That's just plain and simple. But let me know, guys, who do you think we're going to sign? There's a few key positions we need. Obviously, that cam position, a left winger, but who are we going to get? Drop it in the comments, and if you could like, repost, drop me a follow, that'd be fantastic. And as always, up Spurs.